The heaviest story you carry is the one from your past. We can't erase it, but we can stop it from controlling today. Let's get straight into 5 daily habits that help you take that control back, starting right now. Number 1, anchoring in the now. When you've experienced something difficult, your mind can feel like a time machine you can't control. It either pulls you back into the past, forcing you to relive painful memories, or it throws you into the future, making you anxious about what might go wrong. The present moment becomes a place you rarely visit. This first habit is about changing that. This is often called grounding. It sounds complex, but it's the simplest thing in the world. It's the practice of pulling your attention out of your thoughts and into your physical senses. You can do this anywhere, at any time, and you use the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. Look around you and name 5 things you can see. Don't just glance, really look. Notice the color of the book on your shelf, the way light hits the glass on your table, the texture of the wall, a crack in the pavement, the shape of a cloud. 5 things. Next, focus on 4 things you can feel. The softness of your shirt against your skin, the solid ground beneath your feet, the slight breeze from an open window, the cool surface of your phone in your hand. This reminds you that you exist in a physical body, right here. Then listen for 3 things you can hear. Maybe it's the distant sound of traffic, the hum of a refrigerator, or the sound of your own breathing. Tune into the world outside your head. These sounds are happening now, not in the past. Now notice 2 things you can smell. It could be the faint scent of coffee, the clean smell of laundry, or the air after it has rained. Your sense of smell is powerfully linked to the present. Finally, name 1 thing you can taste. Maybe it's the lingering taste of your morning tea, or you can just notice the natural taste inside your mouth. What this simple exercise does is interrupt the loop. It breaks the mental circuit that keeps playing the old story. You are telling your brain, hey, I am here, I am safe, I am in this moment. Practicing this daily, even when you feel calm, builds a new mental muscle. It teaches your mind that the present moment is a safe harbor. Number 2, externalizing the internal storm. The thoughts and feelings that come with past trauma can feel like a chaotic storm inside your head. They are loud, messy, and tangled together. Trying to sort them out in your mind is like trying to untangle a ball of yarn in the dark. This is where our second habit comes in, writing it down. I'm not necessarily talking about keeping a dear diary. This is about externalizing the storm. It's about taking the chaos from the inside and putting it on the outside, on a piece of paper or a blank screen. The moment a thought becomes a written word, it changes. It becomes something you can look at, something separate from you. It loses some of its power. There are a few ways to do this, and you can choose what feels right for you each day. One way is a brain dump. For 10 minutes, you just write. Don't worry about grammar, spelling, or if it makes sense. Write down every worry, every memory fragment, every angry thought, every sad feeling. If you can't think of what to write, just write, I don't know what to write, until something else comes. The goal is not to create a beautiful story. The goal is to empty the container. Another way is through gratitude. This might sound counterintuitive when you're in pain, but it's a powerful way to shift your focus. At the end of each day, write down 3 simple things that were okay. They don't have to be monumental. Maybe you enjoyed your cup of coffee. Maybe a stranger smiled at you. Maybe you saw a beautiful sunset. This practice doesn't ignore the pain, but it forces your brain to also scan for the good. It gently reminds you that even on the darkest days, there can be small sparks of light. Number 3, moving the memories. We often think of trauma as something that happens to our minds, but our bodies hold on to it just as tightly. That feeling of tension in your shoulders, that knot in your stomach, that shallow breathing, that is your body remembering. It keeps the score. Our third habit is about using gentle, daily movement to help the body release what it's holding on to. This is not about intense exercise or punishing workouts. In fact, for someone healing, that can sometimes be counterproductive. This is about mindful, intentional movement. It's about reconnecting with your body in a way that feels safe and gentle. It could be as simple as a 15-minute walk. While you walk, pay attention to the feeling of your feet hitting the ground. Notice the rhythm of your steps. Feel the air on your skin. This is a form of moving meditation. You are moving the energy, allowing the tension to have somewhere to go. It could be stretching. When you wake up before you even get out of bed, gently stretch your arms and legs. Feel your muscles awaken. Notice where you feel tight and breathe into that space. Don't force anything. Just invite your body to soften and release. Or it could be dancing. Put on a song you love. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable, and just move. Move however your body wants to move. There's no right or wrong way. It's about letting your body express what words cannot. It can be a powerful release of pent-up emotion. Number 4, reclaiming your no. Difficult experiences often damage our sense of boundaries. They can make us feel like we have no control, that our space, our time, or our emotions are not our own. This can lead to a pattern of people-pleasing or feeling unable to say no, even to small things, because we are afraid of conflict or disapproval. Our 4th daily habit is about rebuilding those boundaries, one tiny no at a time. This habit is about practicing setting a micro-boundary every single day. A micro-boundary is a small, low-stakes way to assert your needs. It's a training ground for the bigger, more difficult boundaries you may need to set later. What does this look like in daily life? It could be as simple as saying, I can't talk right now, but I can call you back in an hour. When a friend calls at an inconvenient time, you are not rejecting them. You are respecting your own time. It could be saying no to a small favor that you don't have the energy for. Instead of automatically saying yes and then feeling resentful, you could politely decline. I'm sorry, I won't be able to help with that today. You don't need to give a long explanation. No is a complete sentence. It could even be a boundary with yourself. Maybe it's deciding not to check your work emails after 7 p.m. You are protecting your peace and your personal time, or deciding you will not engage in negative self-talk for the next hour. Practicing this daily does something remarkable. It sends a powerful message to your subconscious mind. My needs matter. My energy is valuable. I am worthy of my own protection. Each small no to the outside world is a massive yes to yourself. A boundary is not a wall to keep people out. It is a gate that you control. By learning to open and close that gate consciously, you are taking back control. Number 5, befriending yourself. Perhaps the most challenging part of healing is dealing with the inner critic. That voice inside that replays your mistakes, fills you with shame, or tells you that you are not good enough. After a traumatic experience, that voice can become incredibly loud and cruel. Our final habit, and maybe the most important, is the daily practice of self-compassion. Self-compassion is not self-pity. Self-pity says, poor me. Self-compassion says, this is really hard right now. How can I be kind to myself in this moment? It's about treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a good friend who was struggling. So how do you practice this every day? Start by noticing your self-talk. When you make a mistake or feel a wave of difficult emotion, what is the first thing you say to yourself? Is it harsh? Is it critical? Just notice it without judgment. Then actively change the script. Ask yourself, what would I say to a friend who was feeling this way? You would likely not say, you're a failure, get over it. You would probably say something like, it's okay, you're going through a lot. Be gentle with yourself. Now try saying that to yourself. It might feel strange at first, but it is a radical act of self-care. Another simple practice is a comforting physical gesture. When you feel overwhelmed, place a hand over your heart. Feel the warmth. Take a deep breath. This simple physical act can trigger a calming response in your nervous system. It's a nonverbal way of saying, I am here for you. Healing is not about becoming a perfect, unbreakable person. It's about learning to be there for yourself when you feel broken. It's about accepting that you are human, that you have scars, and that you are worthy of kindness, especially from yourself. These 5 habits are not a checklist to be completed. They are a way of living. They are small threads that you weave into the fabric of your daily life. Some days will be harder than others. Some days you might only manage one. That's okay. This journey isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. If this video helped you in any way, please give it a like and subscribe for more content that supports your journey. And I have a question for you to help us all. In the comments below, share one small, kind thing you can do for yourself today. It can be as simple as making a cup of tea or stepping outside for fresh air. Let's fill the comments with ideas and support each other. Thank you for watching.